So basically, we're in Italy. Yeah, we're having a little holiday in Italy. Just rode the scooter up to the top of the mountain. And yeah, we're literally going to go for a hike in Ischia this morning. This is definitely one of the perks of my lifestyle, I must admit, is being able to do cool stuff like this whenever I really want to, you know, because now I'm like working for myself. I've got that complete location freedom. So me and Leia, we're gonna go for a little hike. She's got the water. So we've got the little scooter, the little pocket rocket. So much fun riding up here, like some of the most beautiful roads ever. And yeah, we're gonna go for a hike now. I'll probably stop in every, 30 minutes or so, give you guys a little update on what's going on. Then we're gonna hit the beach, then we're on a ferry to Procida, and we're just gonna relax for the afternoon. So yeah, that's pretty much the day. So let's get into it. So we're about, 15 minutes in, and I'm already dying. It's quite beautiful though. This is the good life, hiking on a Sunday morning with your beautiful French girlfriend. Could be worse. Oh, whoa. It's pretty cool. Come up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. So we made it to the top, right? And it's pretty cool because I was joking before about how, having an online business is and going to the gym, all it gets you is the ability and the opportunity to go and walk up a big mountain. But that's actually kind of true though, because like I'm in Ischia in Italy. I live in Spain. I've lived in Berlin. Like 2 years ago, I set out, 2.5 years ago now, when I started the agency, I set out to have the opportunity to choose the things that I wanted to do. And it's really quite fulfilling just being able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, because I control my income, I control my time, I control everything. And it's super liberating and also really rewarding when you actually get to that point. Now I have a French girlfriend, which was like a big part of, what I wanted out of this experience. So come over here, find someone and be able to travel the world with that person and do cool stuff like this. And all of that is facilitated by the work that I put in over the last 2.5, 3 years, and just the relentless effort and the commitment to just not stopping, because there was many times where I was going to stop and I wanted to stop. And then now I'm at that point where things aren't obviously perfect and I'm still growing and I'm still going to continue, but I've hit that point now where I've realized a lot of the hard work that I've put into everything, and I'm kind of reaping the rewards of all of that hard work. And I just think it's really important. And I used to watch a lot of videos like this of YouTubers, and it would always give me motivation to keep going and not stop, because I would always wanted to be like them. And I think now, fortunately, I hope so, that I'm in a position where potentially some people are watching this who hate their job, or they're really struggling in life and they don't really enjoy what they're doing. It's you guys can actually do this. Genuinely, it is possible for you guys to walk up a big hill in Ischia too. But it's also possible for you to have all of the stuff that comes before that, and the things that actually allow you the opportunity to be able to have complete freedom, complete and utter freedom. And it just takes a couple of years of continuous effort, and when things get hard, just don't stop. And I think at the end of the day, it's really as easy as that. Because, I'm not particularly smart or super accomplished, but I just really decided I wasn't going to stop. And now it's really nice to see the rewards come from that. So, yeah. Apparently I'm smart. But if you've got an agency right now, or a business, and you're kind of struggling and you want the end result, but the thing that gets you to the end result is hard, it's it's supposed to be hard. That's why I'm the only person on this stupid mountain right now, because everyone's at work right now, even though it is Sunday. But if it was Monday, I could have done this too. You know what I mean. Alright guys, so we made it to Procida finally, the next stop on our Italy tour. Such a beautiful place, as you can see. Got an amazing view, been working from my laptop, You know, it's such a luxury in my opinion, and something I'm really, really grateful for, to be able to make honestly life-changing money. I mean, not quite life-changing, but you know, really, really good money from a place like this, having no constraints on where I have to work from. I don't have to go into an office or talk to a shitty boss. I get to like hang out on the balcony and look at this, you know, world around me, and I get to experience that. I've been working a little bit this morning, and we'll go out and do some stuff this evening. Got the hotel room behind me. You know, wake up in the morning and walk out to something like this is something I never thought was going to be possible, but now that I've actually done it, it just feels like there would be no other way for me to live my life. And this is what I want to show people. It's so possible. You know, one day you can climb a mountain in Ischia, the next you can be working from a place like this. And as you can see, you know, the setup is pretty awesome. So that's what we've been doing for the day. All right, guys. So obviously a little bit of a day in the life, a little bit of a vlog here in Italy, but I also want to make this as educational and as helpful as possible. And I was really torn between, should I do anything like this? Should I do this kind of content? Should I just keep it strictly sales? But I think it comes hand in hand, because to get to this point, it's all mindset. It's all mindset. That's all that really matters. And I think everybody wants this. And I think I'm pretty qualified to actually say that, because of how many calls I took for Easy Grow in the business opportunity space, where I'm asking people what their motivations are, and almost everyone says freedom. They want freedom, they want the choice, they want to be able to travel, they want to explore the world. Because at the end of the day, I think I said it earlier, but like, I think about my death a lot, right? And all I'm gonna have at the end of my life is just my memories. I'm a big proponent of the fact that humans are really just made of memories. We are just a sum and accumulation of our past experiences. And yeah, the money's great. It allows you to do this, and it's super necessary. And there's no chance in the world that I'm comfortable with what I make, and I'm gonna scale this as far as I can take it and make as much money as possible. But at the end of the day, I'm going to still stop myself and do things like this, probably at the risk of making less money. But for me, that's not the main motivation. It's always been to have the ability to travel the world, live in Europe, experience my life like this, be in the sun in European summer, and work wherever I wanted to in the world. And I think the sole factor, and the only reason I actually got here, is because I just wanted it so bad. And everybody wants this, guys. Thousands of people have told me, all sorts of ages, that this is what they want, and most people never get it. And I think the truth is that people think that they want it, but they don't want to do the things necessary to actually get it. And for me, the thing that really changed everything was 3 years ago, I pictured exactly what I wanted my life to look like. I wrote pages and pages and pages on what I wanted that to be. And then every single day I did something to get me closer to that. And I journaled about it every day. I reminded myself every single morning, the first thing that I did, that this is where I want to get to, and who I needed to be, not only to get there, but who I needed to be in that position in life. And it always came back to, I needed to put in the work, I needed to sacrifice all of this stuff in the short term so I could have it in the long term. You know, I went years and years, even before I ever started the agency, with not going out, not seeing friends, staying in the gym, building myself, my mindset, reading books. And then every single day I reminded myself what I wanted, and I just did everything possible to get there. And now I'm here. And it's funny because you think that once you get it, it's going to be time to take the foot off the gas. But if you've built the right foundation, you're always going to want to optimize on what it looks like and make it better. So now I want to do this, but I want to fly business class, or I want to fly private, and actually get there and do the stuff that, you know, the travel days make it easier, stay in nice hotels, and just continue to grow and expand. But the core thing is going to say the core thing. So if you want a life like this, you have to want it more than the millions of other people, the billions of other people that really, really want this too. So that's really what it's going to take for you to get there. And the best way to actually do that is every single day, remind yourself, journal about it, think about it. What actions do I need to do today to get me a little bit closer to my goal? And who do I need to become right now to be the kind of person that deserves a life that I want? And if you can do that every single day, you're going to get to your goal. So yeah, I hope that helps, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Obviously, I'm going to get back to the sales training and help you guys with the actionable steps to actually do something like this. But yeah, as always, I'll see you on the next one.